Big day yesterday for Project H.O.O.D. Pastor Corey Brooks and his folks visited by Capitol Hill lawmakers and finally getting more major attention from the political side because spreading the word on this good news story is crucial. Good morning, Pastor. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on this morning. Greatly appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you being on. The House Ways and Means Committee are the checkbook holders and the checkbook writers. What were they doing with you guys?
Well, they're doing some things about welfare to work, the dignity of work, and they were looking at models across the United States that seem to be moving people from welfare to work and creating jobs, giving people dignity, and that's why they visited Project H.O.O.D.
Who got them on your, or how did they end up on their radar? How did you end up on their radar? The professional speaker attempted to say.
Yeah, Congressman LaHood from Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
Is very familiar with the work of Project H.O.O.D. He's also a supporter. He told them about what we were doing. They looked at the model. And then, of course, Congressman Danny Davis, who is also part of the Ways and Means, who's on the west side of Chicago, they brought it to their attention. Because they brought it to the attention, decided to come make a visit.
It was so fantastic, Pastor Brooks. And so how many people were there? And you've got to feel great to be acknowledged for the work you're doing. So how many people were there? What was their takeaway? Because your model can be used across the country as inspiration and a basic tool to use.
Yeah, we had about 8 congressmen there, some from California, some from Pennsylvania. Then of those,
did you have food, Pastor? They like to eat for free.
No, we didn't have any food this time. Not this time. Hopefully, next time we'll have food. Maybe we can get more of them there this time. So no, we didn't have any food. But they came from all across the country to see what we were doing. And, we really appreciate the fact that they came because we want to expose our work to the nation. We believe we have a model that works in urban areas to help people transcend and help people move to another level in their lives. And so we're really appreciating the fact that they came by.
The fact that you lived on your roof for how long?
343 days.
343 days brought great attention to the project. You eventually broke ground. $35 million, I believe, was the last number I heard, that is either been raised or is committed to the project. And the whole point of this is to catch kids where they're needed, and I mean catch in a good way, at that fork in the road where they can go the wrong way or they can go the right way, to give them a place to go, to give them a place where they're going to feel loved, to give them a place where they're going to be able to think about what their dreams are, and to give them a place to figure out ways to maximize their lives. And it's sweat equity, because at Project H.O.O.D, you work for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's all about sweat equity. It's about putting the work in. It's about letting people know that if you work hard, if you believe in yourself, if you put together some faith with it and just give it all you got, that things will work out. And so building Project H.O.O.D and building this center is to help young individuals, especially, to get on the right track. It's to help those who are off the right track to get back on and started back on life, to let them know that you can start all over again. So we're really working hard to make sure that we change not just Woodlawn and not just the south side of Chicago, but to give Chicago the hope and the future that it so desperately needs.
90,000 square feet of hope. That's pretty good.
90,000 square feet of hope. And you're talking about construction classes and carpentry classes. You're talking about entrepreneurship and financial literacy. You're talking about family counseling or dealing with trauma. There's a lot of moving parts that are all moving people forward. And that's what we're attempting to do. And that's the reason why we're still trying to raise the funds that are necessary to build it. We'd love to build it debt-free, and we're a long way from it. But we have raised quite a substantial amount so far. So we're going to raise about $5 million more.
Seems like a perfect place to tell people how they can help. What do they do?
Well, we would love if people would give to projecthood.org. That's HOD.org, projecthood.org. The HOOD stands for Helping Us Obtain Destiny. We really need the help. We really need people to donate if they can. And come and visit us on 6620 South King Drive and see the wonderful work that's going on. We got a big crane on the outside of Chicago on King Drive, and that's not something that is normally done.
You wrote the playbook. I mean, I think this is really great, so it can spread across other markets and cities.
Yeah, and the thing about seeing a crane up in the sky in a big city, that means growth.
That does.
That means something's happening.
Yeah.
And as you said, it hasn't happened in the neighborhood for a while. I hope you're proud of that.
Absolutely. I really am proud of it. You know, every morning I get there, I look at that crane and I look at the building being built, and I'm just overwhelmed with a lot of emotions, knowing that I'm the solution, not part of the problem, and that I'm going to help a lot of people. Even after I'm dead and gone, there are a lot of people who are going to be helped, and so I'm grateful for that.
Have we figured out where my office is going to be yet?
Right next to mine. We're going to share the same.
Yeah, because
Are you sure you want that? Come on.
I am vice president of hype. I will be Pastor Corey Brooks' hype man. I'm going to come out and go, that's right, bring it on. Pastor Corey Brooks going to come out and go, can I get an amen? Then I'm going to go, can I get a 50?
Exactly.
Yeah.
100.
100.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, man. You know,
I like the hype man
and I
idea.
love that Danny Davis is helping out with this too, because you have not gotten the support
That's right.
of the Democrats in this city or this state and this county. And good for Danny Davis for stepping up.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. And thank you all so much for always supporting us. And when it gets just a little bit warmer, maybe we can do a show from the third floor of the center.
That's what we're counting on, man. That's what we're counting on. That's right. I can't wait for that. But in the meantime, God bless you. ProjectHood.org. Give whatever you can. And if you're not in a position to give, God bless you. Come out and volunteer for an event or volunteer to help.
Absolutely. We would love it.
All right. Be healthy. Thanks.
Thanks, Pastor Brooks.
God bless.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's one of the world's better people right there.
I mean, really, really. Say it again. I'm so happy. I mean, he's like you said, he's not getting the recognition he deserves. People are not coming out to support. I'm so glad that they were there to see this. I'm so glad that he has this model to inspire and create in other markets.
And again,
I'm afraid that he's going to leave is what I'm afraid of.
Where would he go?
Well, he's going to go.
This is his town.
This is his town, but they'll be like, can you just come over here?
Come run this thing for me.
Help us just live on our roof a little bit. Look what you did.
The good thing
He's so good.
Good thing is he's got a family that's going to tell him what to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Project H.O.O.D, helping others obtain destiny, is the H.O.O.D part of Project H.O.O.D, projecthood.org.